Welcome to the People Connect podcast. Your network is your net worth. Are you ready to take your life to the next level? Be prepared to leap out of your comfort zone and connect with the who's who of what you want to do. Stop, drop, and roll as we start, market, and grow the CEO of you and your host, Nichelle Womack. She will help you engage, reinvent, motivate, and reactivate your plans for success.
Hey everybody, and how are you? Welcome to the People Connect podcast. I am your host, Nichelle Womack, the startup CEO, helping you to start, market, grow, and profit in your business, your career, and your life. I do that by providing you with information, inspiration, and motivation to push you out of your comfort zone and into the gifts that God has blessed you with. I thank you so much for being a part of my space, subscribing to the People Connect podcast, and sharing it with your family, your friends, and your neighbors. It's a great day in the neighborhood at the People Connect podcast. So what have you been up to the month of August? My family and I just got back from a 10-day wonderful vacation in Alaska. And the things that I'm going to share with you today, because we're going to talk about 5 different ways gratitude can improve your quality of life. I'm totally, immensely, enormously grateful for the 10 days that I had the opportunity to spend with my family, my 2 boys especially, before they went back to college. I dropped them off, got back from Alaska on Monday and dropped them off at college. And I tell you what, it's been a long week. So I'm really happy today is Friday. And just the experience that I got with them, my husband, the 2 boys, and my son's girlfriend, touring Alaska and seeing all the beautiful sights, the mountains, the different areas, the wildlife, the food, the Glacier Bay, all of that, just amazing. So my gratitude extends extremely high because it's been a blessed summer. We've had the opportunity to go to Cuba this summer on a cruise, 5-day cruise to Cuba. And then we finished up our summer vacation with 10 days in Alaska. So I am highly, as I mentioned, immensely gratified with how good God has moved in my life this year, in business, in life, and in family. And so if you have not taken time out to experience the gratitude that God gives you every day, I'm going to encourage you to do that, because gratitude is something we should never take for granted. And the more gratitude you have, the better quality of life that you have. So today we're going to talk about those 5 different ways. And as I mentioned to you, you may hear the exuberation in my voice because gratitude has been great to me, and I continue to live in the gratitude that God gives. You probably know other methods that gratitude can give you to improve your quality of life, but these 5 tips that I'm going to share with you today, this is something that I focus on to actually just put me in touch with gratitude. What ties most of these methods together is the focus of looking at where you are now and where were you before. Thank you comes out of my mouth regularly as well. Thank you for opportunity. Thank you for ability. Thank you for just living life on this level. You know, I look at my life, you know, and I come from humble beginnings, and I've shared this with you guys plenty of times. You know, I'm from East St. Louis, Illinois. I didn't grow up severely poor. To be honest with you, I had 2 loving working parents, and 2 step parents that I loved like no other. And I'm thankful to still have them here with me today. And so they gave me and my brother and my sister the best life that they possibly could. But right now I'm living my best life and I'm grateful for that. And I thank God for that. So I say thank you on a regular basis. And I don't think you can say thank you enough. And the sad truth is a lot of people don't practice that basic, those 2 words. They don't practice it enough of saying thank you to people, to God, and just being able to experience life the way that we do. It may not be the best life that you have, but every day that you get, you should make it the best life. And I tell you what, in 2018, I have experienced my best life. So here are things, 5 ways of gratitude that I share with myself to make me experience gratitude on a higher level. Gratitude can make you happy. When you remember everything you currently have in your life, it makes you feel good. No matter how little or how abundant your material or non-material possessions are, your wealth is, don't take anything for granted. Be thankful for what you have right now, because there are others out there that aren't as blessed as you are. And we're all blessed. I don't even like to even say that. We're all blessed. But some of us are receiving the favor of God. And in that favor, we get the opportunity to experience things that other people cannot. And so when you know that you're blessed, you don't have a problem blessing other people. Not only in that, you don't have a problem in saying that you're blessed. And so you know that gratitude that you have, it makes you happier. Another way that I experience gratitude and remember gratitude, because gratitude makes you more likable. Nobody likes a angry person. Nobody likes to be around a depressed person. And so when you show gratitude daily, no matter where you are in your life, saying thanks to people who make your life easier by ways of product or service will help boost that person's morale. Even if you're working a job, be thankful for that. If you're a business owner and business is going good, or even if it's going bad, be grateful for that, because you're getting to do something that other people don't or have not had the experience of receiving. And so being likable can boost another person's morale, and it can boost yours as well. People feel appreciated when you tell them thank you. People feel appreciated when they experience the likability of you, and they'll be bound to try and do their best at what it is that they do so that you can feel that appreciation and experience it. When people like and appreciate you, they tend to be more trusting and open, which results in better relationships with everyone. And I don't know about you, daily I seek to have better relationships. Number one, with myself. I think if you don't have a great relationship with yourself, it's going to be hard for you to have good relationships with other people, because you have to like yourself. You have to trust yourself, and you have to love yourself. And first and foremost, you want to have a great relationship with the higher being, which is, in my case, Jesus Christ. I make sure I have a great relationship with him by telling him thank you every day. And I know if he is pleased with me, then I'm pleased with myself. Then I'm more apt to be pleasing to other people. And sometimes we have to be careful, because in pleasing other people, sometimes we lack in pleasing ourselves. And so the more gratitude that you have, the more you are likable, and the more success internally that you will have within oneself. And it's not really all about being liked, to be honest with you, because there are going to be people that don't like you just because they just don't like you. And a lot of times I find it's that bad energy that they have, not you. It's the bad energy that they have because other people love you so much. So don't necessarily trip off being liked. Be more concerned about if you like yourself, and if God likes who you are and the person that he's created. Number 3, gratitude makes you less self-centered. When you are grateful for things, you don't have a problem sharing. You don't have a problem complimenting other people. You're not a hater, bottom line. So it kind of makes you less self-centered. You probably dislike self-centered people who are narcissistic, people who only think of themselves. Nobody likes that. And they feel entitled to everything that they can get their hands on. They're not appreciative. Nobody likes self-centered people. They have no regard for others. And even if they're stepping on someone's toes, they don't even say, excuse me. So, but when you're grateful, it makes you less self-centered, because what you have can easily be taken away. And not only can it easily be taken away, you have to understand and realize that you're blessed to have what you have. So when you practice gratitude, you become aware of the people around you. And in that effect, you become more accepting towards others. You understand that everybody's not going to think like you. Everybody's not going to be like you. And you have to appreciate people for who they are and respect them for where they are. You become less self-centered when you practice gratitude. And I kind of just touched on this earlier. Gratitude makes you less envious, less hateful. Envy is a double-bladed sword. There's a quote in the Bible that says when, Jesus will bring your haters to the table, and so they can see how blessed you are and how he's blessed you. I truly believe that, because again, I go back to the point, everybody's not going to like you. And if you live for people liking you, then you're going to miss out on a lot in life, because eventually you're not going to end up liking yourself, because you're going to run into people that don't like you for no reason at all. But gratitude, if you're grateful for life, for the things that you have, for experiences, gratitude makes you less envious. And the more you appreciate other people for who they are, you will be less envious. It can be good or bad depending on how much envy you've got running in your system. Envy is evil. It's evil. And it's good if you can use it to do productive things, like motivating yourself and others. Try to do something better with your life. If you find yourself envious of someone else, sit down, have a conversation with yourself, pray, and ask God to take the envy out of your heart. It's bad if you let it take control over you. Your feelings, your insecurity, and your inferiority can literally destroy your happiness. And so be grateful, less envious, practice gratitude, and be happy for those who are more successful than you. Because I tell you what, if you're happy for somebody that has more than you, more successful than you, if you are a hilarious giver and joyful for other people, God has a way of showing up in your neighborhood too and blessing you just the same. And everybody's gifts are different. Everybody, they don't expect the same things. Everybody don't even want the same things. It just depends on where you are in your life. Appreciate and be gratified, and gratitude and receive it. Less envious of other people. Another way I think gratitude is it helps you be more optimistic. Without feelings of envy, you can clearly see the path you need to take so you too can succeed. And like I said, we're all on different paths in our lives. We're all on different levels. How God chooses to bless you is different from how he chooses to bless somebody else, even though we're all his children. It just depends on what you expect out of your life that helps push you to succeed. When you make gratitude a habit, a habitual habit, you can see the silver lining in everything. It makes you more optimistic and it gives you a more positive outlook on life. I practice gratitude daily by being thankful. I practice gratitude daily by looking at my surroundings to seeing where I came from and where I am now. I practice gratitude daily to see that I have two amazing children, two boys that call me mom, and to see how productive they've turned out as citizens. I don't take any credit for that. I give all credit to the Most High, to God, because I know it could have been totally different. It's hard raising or rearing young men today. And when I think of all the things that they can be involved in, and I see where they are, two college students, one graduating next year, May 2019, one that's a sophomore that will be moving on to his next destination. I'm just grateful and I'm thankful. And I thank God for giving me the ability, the strength, and a good father. Their father has been there for them since day one to help rear them, family system, a support system. Look at everything that you have around you. It may not be everything that you want, but I tell you, it's just what you need. And just what you need is enough to propel you to that next level. So I hope this gave you some inspiration to help push you out of your comfort zone and into the gifts that God has blessed you with, because opportunity is available, but you have to look at everything that's around you. Open your eyes, be grateful, be thankful, and understand that you have the opportunity to change your situation if you're unhappy with it. There's no need to be depressed or anything of that nature. And if you are depressed, get around other people that are going to uplift you, that are going to help you see the positive things in your life, that are going to inspire you and motivate you to let you know that life itself is a gift. Life itself is a blessing, and life itself is worth living. I'm Nichelle with 2Excel with Nichelle.com. You can learn more about me and what I do by clicking the link in my bio in this, the listings, of the information I'll share in this log, or simply going to the website. Also check out my blog, earntolivegood.com, where I share tips of inspiration, motivation, again, to help push you out of your comfort zone. Connect with me on Instagram at Nichelle Womack. And if you are one of those people that find that you may have bad habits that you want to change, I have a free course called My New Habits. You can go to bit.ly/My New Habits and enroll in that. And I also have a workbook to help you find your great gifts that God has for you. And it's called the Master Tip Manual for Personal Success. And you can get that at bit.ly/My Master Tip. And if you're not on my email list, I suggest you get on there, because weekly, every 2 weeks or so, I send out emails of inspiration and motivation, some things that I don't publicly post to inspire you, to share with you, to help you make extra streams of income. Go to bit.ly/purposed living. That's PURPOSED Living. Again, I am Nichelle with 2XL with Nichelle.com. earntolivegood.com. I really appreciate you taking time to share the broadcast. And the more that I hear from you, because as I mentioned, I hear from a lot of people telling me about how the information I've shared with them has inspired them, motivated them. And I really appreciate all the business connects that I've gotten as well. People interested in starting a business, getting more income in their life so that they can change their family's life. That's what it's all about, living your best life. Until next time, I'm Nichelle, signing off for now. Thanks again for listening to the People Connect podcast. Blessings and peace unto you.